Time to let go. Time to let go. This is so crazy, and I'm really trying not to overthink it and get emotional because I can totally do that. Everything is gonna work out. Everything's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. Ah! Hi guys. So we were supposed to leave 2 nights ago, and we're here the last day at our friend's place. Unfortunately, we aren't able to stay any longer, which we're not expecting to, but it just, now we have to put ourselves in a freaking Airbnb. I'm just a little disappointed, trying to think of like the bright side of it, because I'm trying to get our asses over to Perth before I hit my 3rd trimester. Never been pregnant before, and I heard that you get like super tired and you get all of that, and I'm trying to avoid all of that. I want to get there and
be stable.
Yeah, be stable and have our home and all of that ready to go, but it looks like that's not happening now, so. Yeah. I just got word that our flights have been canceled. We're supposed to leave in 6 days. So I'm trying not to stress out. I am, but this is just really shitty news, and I keep telling myself everything's gonna work out, everything's gonna work out, everything's gonna work out. I'm really upset because I hit the travel agency up about 2-3 weeks ago, and I understand because of COVID and all of that, it's just not. Now I'm waiting for itinerary options to come through so that we can book the very next flight. And I just texted G. G is finishing off a commercial right now. I know that he is probably really upset about this because we were so looking forward to leave in 6 days. Like, okay. Yeah. Shitty thing is, the flights that we booked was an amazing price. I have to wait for these itinerary options, and I'm just hoping that we can get on another flight ASAP. Woosah, woosah. I have to focus on this party today, make it about the baby, and I'm gonna do my best to not be distracted, but it's really tough because this is just, man, this whole pandemic is really just things up, and I'm just so and I'm a control freak, so things that I cannot control just drives me insane. Even though it was really overwhelming, and I was a teeny bit kind of like, I have to be thankful for the baby, because I feel like she is kind of, I don't know, exuding more peace through my body or something.
Really?
So yeah, I feel like I'm not as stressed as I usually would. You know how I would stress like a lot more. And I've been pretty calm, and we just got to like, okay, what do we do next? How do we look at this obstacle like an adventure, as opposed to just looking at all the negatives, because we can do that forever.
We would like to hear from you guys which order you think works best. Malaya Santosha Phelps or Santosha Malaya Phelps? Let us know. Type down the comments, because we are tied right now. We've asked all of our friends and family, and it seems like it's about even right down the middle.
So last year I had a session with my yoga instructor, Alex, and she spoke about Santosha, and she took me on this amazing journey, and it was really beautiful. It means being able to find peace in any kind of circumstance, any kind of environment, and I thought that was super powerful. So not knowing that we were going to have a kid, it was just very kind of natural for us to have this conversation. I don't know why, like we just learned to like girls' names more so than boys' names, and even at the gender reveal, as you could see, like we were totally like amazed that just it was confirmation that we knew all along that it was going to be a girl. So it was really, really sweet. So and we're already calling her Tosha. It's a really cool name.
I'm super excited. That's probably why you're feeling so much peace during this time, is because of the kid you have in your body and what we've already named her, and what we've decided we're going to experience this journey as. We're going to be peaceful, and everything so far has been that. Even with this change, we've been in a peaceful home. It's really beautiful. We get a great view. It's just open space. So this is our living space that we were in, our living room space.
All right, well, on to the next place. I don't know how many times our flights are going to be canceled, or how many places we need to go into and move into, and spending monies that we don't want to spend. So
well, we're blessed, man. We're blessed to have money in the bank and to have a good head on our shoulders and to have good friends we have friends and family that are supportive and sending us love. And even some of you guys have been sending us great messages on YouTube and on Instagram. So we thank you so much for showing us that kind of support, because it can be very stressful. And I'm trying my best not to stress, and then doing my best not to have her stress, because that's what we don't want. But that's what Santosha is here to keep us from doing. So we're excited to go to the next space, which is our Airbnb, and we will definitely show you guys that space. It's very different than this space. We would be in Australia right now.
In quarantine
We would
right
be
now.
in quarantine. We'd be starting that 14-day quarantine. So that still has to be put on hold, because we're still here, obviously. We have some options that we'll probably share with you on the next clip. We just want to get out of here, man, and do it in the least amount of stress as possible.
Yeah.
And I don't want her to be flying on the plane when she's 8 months, you know.
Hell no.
Like, there's so many deadlines that are coming and, you know, pushing in so many variables, so many moving parts to this whole move.
Yeah, that part's a little stressful, because we probably would have to find a house and rent that house before we even get there. We probably are not even going to walk in the actual house that we choose. So we're getting my mom to actually walk through and do inspections for us to choose a place. This is crazy.
It's not ideal.
It's not. And COVID is definitely messing up a lot of things, and it's just craziness. I guess the only positive to this is that I get to like use my weights for like another week.
She's always trying to work out. You guys should see. We got some clips of her working out. I woke up the other day to her grunting in the other room. And I was like, what the heck? And I thought she was I thought she was going into labor already. But her UP coach, Eric was giving her some workouts, and she's killing it. So I think you're going to be great in the labor room. She's probably going to shoot that baby across the room. I'm glad you work out.
Thanks, babe. Yeah, so
Just sit down somewhere.
Well, yeah, especially now, because I am feeling it. I get it now.
You know how we have to learn our lesson the hard way.
I'm just noticing that when I work out now, after my workouts, I'm feeling it more. And I'm just like, wow, this is really crazy. It feels like this ball in the bottom part of my gut.
Yes.
So weird.
Santosha.
Yeah, she's your baby.
Is she? She's already Malaysian, raised in Australia. Now she got some random cartoon accent now.
It's your baby.
Bye, guys.
What's the word? Nothing is, what's the word I'm looking for? Nothing is solid. Nothing is like, what you call it? Like, oh my God, the word is like on the tip of my tongue. This is so ridiculous. This is pregnancy brain, isn't it?